What is up, my butter biscuits? So in today's video, we have some makeup talk for you. This one, I am just really intrigued to get your guys' feedback on this scenario, on this situation, because it's really just a trip to me. So obviously, I'm sure you guys have heard by now, Alicia Keys is coming out with her own beauty brand underneath the e.l.f. umbrella. So what it's going to be is a brand that's kind of like e.l.f., but it's going to be under it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like picture, Estee Lauder, and Estee Lauder owns MAC. It's going to be that type of thing. However, there is a lot of talk about this, because if you did not know, Alicia Keys has been on a no makeup kick for years now. She said, I think it was in like 2016, that she just doesn't need makeup. She doesn't want to cover up who she really is, and makeup doesn't define beauty and stuff like that. And you know what's really crazy? Back then, I remember she received a lot of backlash for this, because people were like, girl, if we want to wear makeup just because we want to wear makeup, you know what I'm saying? And now fast forward 4 years later, here she is coming out with a beauty brand. Now, before we get into this video, I do want to mention that there is no details on the brand as of yet. It's just labeled as a beauty lifestyle brand. However, a lot of people are like, well, maybe it's just a skincare. I even said myself, I was like, maybe it's a skincare thing, because it would make a little bit more sense. However, why isn't it labeled skincare? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just really intrigued to see what they're going to be coming out with, because I do feel like it will be a little bit hypocritical for Alicia to come out with a makeup brand if she's like, she doesn't wear makeup, and she said it numerous amounts of times that she doesn't even like to wear makeup. So it's just really weird. James Charles and Manny Mua have spoken out about the situation, and I'm really curious to get your guys' feedback on it too, because this whole situation is a trip. I just feel like celebrities are just piling on in the makeup industry because they know it's booming right now, and obviously it's just easy to slap your name on some things and sell it, and I feel like you end up making more money than selling music. I mean, obviously I don't really know, but I just feel like selling merchandise, you end up making a little bit more money. You know what I'm saying? Because picture, let's just say, a primer, it's going to cost you $10 from e.l.f., maybe $13 from e.l.f., right? And then a single is going to cost you $1.29 on iTunes. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to end up making more money in that way. So I feel like more and more celebrities are just hopping on it. But this one is just really ironic. Alicia Keys coming out with a beauty brand. I'm really curious to see what they're going to be coming up with. I'm really hoping that it's like skin based, as far as like skincare type of things, because I just feel like it would be really hypocritical if it's like a full on, line of makeup. But y'all, we're going to go ahead and read the statement from e.l.f. within this video, as well as read James Charles and Manny Mua's tweets and get your guys' feedback, because I'm just really curious on the consumers, how y'all feel about this type of thing. Like, are you guys totally okay with more and more celebrities coming forward with brands? I will say, in my personal opinion, I think I said this before, I prefer a, makeup artist or a beauty influencer to come out with a line rather than a celebrity, because I do feel like most of the times that's who it is behind the scenes creating the products anyways, and the celebrity just kind of slaps their name on it. So I don't know, y'all. We'll go ahead and get into all the nitty gritty within this video. And make sure you guys leave me your feedback, because I am going to do a my thoughts and opinions video when this comes out. So I would like your guys' feedback on that before I do that. I don't know when it's going to be launching, but we'll go ahead and read all the details as well as the tweets to you guys. So if you guys are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that way you get notified when I upload a new video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, because I would really appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all. So to give you guys a little bit of a recap on Alicia Keys within the beauty industry slash non-makeup wearing. In 2016, she actually faced a whole lot of backlash for this. I remember Twitter was just kind of going crazy at her. I feel like she was kind of misunderstood, because what she was just saying is she doesn't want to feel the need to wear makeup to feel beautiful. She wants to feel beautiful bare skinned. And I think her message was just kind of lost within translation. So everyone was like going ham on her, talking about we wear makeup just because we want to, not because it makes us feel beautiful. It just enhances our beauty. Like, y'all, she was getting a whole bunch of heat for this. So this is actually from Google right here. It said Alicia made headlines back in May 2016 when she wrote a personal essay on Lenny Letter that she would be embarking on a no makeup journey. The reason being, in her own words, and this is quoted, because I don't want to cover up anymore. Not my face, not my mind, not my soul, not my thoughts, not my dreams, not my struggles, not my emotional growth, nothing. So I do feel like she was obviously, going on this new journey in a no makeup type of world. Obviously, she lives in a, very public, setting, y'all. Like, obviously she had paparazzi all over her, cameras all over her, so she obviously always felt the need to wear makeup, and she wanted to cut that need. And I totally understand her and 100% respect her decision to not wear makeup. However, influencing other people, that's the way it came across. Like, she wanted to influence other people to not wear makeup, and it's like, y'all, a lot of us wear makeup just because it's fun. We get to transform ourselves, we get to play, and just do creative things with it. However, like I said, I do believe that her message was lost in translation. So So after that all, she did receive a whole lot of backlash. So she ended up tweeting this out. Y'all, me choosing to be makeup free doesn't mean I'm anti-makeup. Do you? And blows her little kisses. And honestly, look, let's just keep it real. She is a beautiful girl. She doesn't need makeup, you know? I do think that it sucks. Obviously, within this time, it was taken the wrong way. Now, let's go ahead and fast forward to 4 years forward. Here we are in 2020 right here. And you know what's really weird? I want to note this actually. This is from Refinery 29, and their first initial headline had came out and it said Alicia Keys is officially launching a beauty brand. And then they ended up changing it to Alicia Keys is officially launching a lifestyle beauty brand. So I think a lot of people were already, you know, talking crap. They're kind of like, hold up, why is she coming out with a beauty brand when she's like anti-makeup? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And I gotta be real with y'all, that was my first initial reaction too. Like, hold up, Alicia Keys, like the person who is literally preaching about not wearing makeup, she's coming out with a makeup line. It just don't make any type of sense, right? So obviously I did put, like, I tweeted out about this too, but I did put in there, maybe it's like more skincare based. I mean, who really knows, because we don't have the details on the brand as of yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read this from Refinery 29. Alicia Keys' naturally glowing complexion has always made us wonder what beauty products the singer-songwriter has in rotation. Even before she first committed to going without makeup in 2016, now Keys' dedication to the beauty revolution is going one step further with upcoming launch of a lifestyle beauty brand, announced today in conjunction with e.l.f. Beauty. Not to be mistaken for a collaboration, Keys will be launching her very own brand under the e.l.f. Beauty portfolio, which acquired W3LL People earlier this year. I don't know what that is. The company dropped the news today, revealing that the line is expected to launch in 2021. We are beyond thrilled to leverage our strengths to help realize Alicia's vision, as it not only aligns with our mission to make the best of beauty accessible, but infuses it with an even deeper dimension, said Tarang Amin, chairman and chief executive officer at e.l.f. Beauty, in a press statement. While we don't know the specific categories Keys will be entering or the name of the brand just yet, we do know that the formulations will be dermatologist developed and cruelty-free, according to the company. The fact that it's operating underneath the e.l.f. umbrella might also suggest that the prices will be wallet-friendly like the company's other two brands. Now, I will say it definitely should be wallet-friendly, because imagine if it's not. Like, imagine if e.l.f. comes out with like a bougie brand just because Alicia Keys' name is on it. So, honestly, look, in my personal opinion, I do feel like there is room for everybody within the beauty industry. And I've heard this before, that like there's a whole lot of waste going on. However, meaning as far as like for the environment, I see a lot of people saying, oh my gosh, all these brands is just ruining the environment even more. However, the way I view it personally, obviously like with me is a little bit different, because I do reviews on my channel. So I do purchase a lot more products than the average person. But if I was just an average person, like an average makeup wearer, if I see two glosses on the shelf, let's say for example, Alicia Keys has a gloss and MAC has a gloss, and I look at those two glosses and they're like the same thing, but one's a little bit more affordable or one's a little bit brighter, whatever the case may be, I'm going to choose one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to choose both. And I do feel like within the market, everyone is going to make their decision. Not very many people are going to purchase one from every single brand, which in return, it's the same amount of thing. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm explaining this the right way, but what I'm trying to say is, you're going to select from whatever brand you're going to select from. You're not going to select from all of the brands at once. You're not just going to go out there, unless you're like me, and buy like 6 of the same lip glosses, which in return, obviously, that's a whole lot of environmental waste. You know what I'm saying? You're obviously going to go out there and say, oh, you know what? I want a nude lip gloss, and buy one nude lip gloss. Unless you're like me. Let me keep emphasizing on that, because I do purchase way more makeup than the average person. But obviously, I've been in the makeup industry for a very long time. I do makeup videos. So obviously, I purchase a whole lot more. Hopefully, I explained that well. I feel like it didn't come out the way that I wanted it to, but hopefully y'all know what I mean. Because I'm saying there's not going to be as much waste, you know? It's just kind of like you're going to choose the product you're going to buy, and that's it. You know what I mean? That's just, you know, my take on it. However, people obviously had a whole lot to say about this. Let me go ahead and read one more little section of this, you know. Keys' new venture will also have a lifestyle component, as the press release explains, a culmination of Keys' personal skincare journey and her passion for bringing light into the world. This new lifestyle beauty brand will enable Alicia to further explore conversations about inner beauty, wellness, and connection. The brand aims to bring new meaning to beauty by honoring ritual in our daily life and practicing intention in every action. Keys hasn't officially spoken out about the announcement, but we're eagerly awaiting product specifics and following the news closely for more updates in the future. So see, I do feel like the word skincare was, you know, mentioned a few times within this Refinery 29 article. So I do feel like it is going to be a little bit more skincare based. I will say my first initial reaction when I see beauty brand, you obviously think makeup, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's by e.l.f., you know? So I will say my first reaction was like, oh God, come on. However, let's go ahead and wait, you know, before we pass any judgment, because maybe it is a little bit more skincare based. And she obviously is all about skin, you know, complexion. She does still technically have a makeup artist. When she was on The Voice, she still had a makeup artist there to do her like makeup. You know what I'm saying? Her no makeup. So she would do like skincare and like little touch-ups, obviously, if she got a little oily, things like that. I do remember her makeup artist did say that she did do her brows as well too. So she still wore a little bit of makeup. She just didn't wear like foundation and eyeshadow and things like that. So anyways, moving on to the part of the video where we're going to talk about James Charles and Manny Mua. And look, obviously, these are two influencers who have, you know, dabbled in the makeup world as far as creating. Manny Mua has his own brand. Obviously, James Charles has created, you know, his palette with Morphe. So James Charles tweeted out this tweet, and then he actually ended up deleting it, I guess, because people were like, hold up. But anyways, this is his first tweet that he deleted. I'm sick of people who have no business coming out with makeup brands. So what do you guys feel about that? I'm just curious your guys' 2 cents on it, because honestly, it's like I agree, but then I disagree, because at the same time, it's like, just let people be, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I say that is no matter what, even if there is 17 billion makeup brands in the world, it has always been my dream to come out with my brand. Like, I literally quit MAC to start my own makeup brand, and then, y'all, I hit a rough patch. Just in case you guys haven't heard the story before, I hit a rough patch, you know, and, y'all, I did not have enough money to start that. It was real expensive, you know, but no matter what, it's always going to be my dream, whether I do it in a couple years or 10 years, 15 years, that has been my dream, because makeup has been my life since I was 16, 17. Like, that's always going to be my dream. So I want to be open-minded to everybody else, because hey, if somebody else wants to do it, who am I to knock them on it, you know? But at the same time, this is where I say I understand both sides. At the same time, it's just kind of like, Alicia Keys, a makeup line, what, you know? Anyway, so he ended up deleting that tweet, and then this is what he said in return. He ended up tweeting out, people who do not wear makeup should not be coming out with makeup brands, but that's just my opinion. And honestly, you guys, like, I do kind of agree, because it just doesn't really make sense, you know? Like, it's just the most weird thing. Like, can y'all imagine if I just came out with a whole rap album? You guys would be like, what? Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense, you know? I'm not saying Alicia Keys is a rapper. I'm just saying, like, imagine me rap. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so then Manny Mua also tweeted out as well, too. Does anyone else get slightly irritated when celebs come out with entire makeup lines, especially when those celebs don't even wear makeup? ... I'm like, girl, dead. Which obviously we both know they are talking about Alicia. And at the same time, like, I just totally get it. I totally get it, because it's just kind of like, wow, like, more and more celebrities just keep on slapping their names on products and coming out with more and more stuff. And it's just like, are you even a true makeup lover? Are you a true, you know, like, lover to create products? You know what I'm saying? That's where it gets across to me. I'm just kind of like, anyways, y'all can go onto Twitter. A lot of people have a lot to say about this whole topic. A lot of people are really confused. Like, I have literally already seen so many tweets that have thousands upon thousands of likes on it. Like, hold up, Alicia Keys, who preaches to not wear makeup, coming out with a makeup line, the hypocrisy. You know, I just keep on seeing these tweets, and I see both sides of it. What's new with me? You know, I guess it's my Libra rising, but I just see both sides, because I'm like, you know what, let's not knock her, let her do her thing. And then the other side is like, but girl, you don't wear makeup. So I'm just kind of hoping that it's going to be a little bit more skincare focused, because if she be coming out with like a palette that's looking like this e.l.f. Retro Paradise, I'm gonna be like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, it just doesn't make sense. But anyways, y'all, you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on this, because I will be coming out with my thoughts and opinions video as soon as the brand, you know, gets released or the products get announced. But obviously e.l.f., the CEO did say that it wouldn't be mentioned until 2021. So we do have some time, but I'm just really, really curious to know what y'all have to say about this, because I do see both sides of it, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. It just kind of doesn't make sense, though. Let's keep it real. It just kind of doesn't make sense. But anyways, y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions on it, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.